Coach, appreciate you doing this. I want to start with the biggest difference between year one at Illinois and now year 4 for you going into the year.
I would say just familiarity, right? Even today with the 3 players we have here, I inherited one. Seth Coleman was already there. Pat Bryant was recruited when we got there. And then obviously added Gabe Backus. So I think just the familiarity of our roster is the biggest difference.
You brought in a lot of great players on defense. You also lost Johnny Newton,
Yeah.
one of the best in the conference. How do you return to that elite level of defensive play? How good can the defense really be?
Well, I think you got to learn every year, right? And obviously last year we did some things really well, but we did some things we need to improve. So I like the progress we made this past spring, the growth of our summer, obviously the addition of some of our new players. Our current players getting a little bit better, and we'll see where we are this fall.
Your quarterback, Luke Altmaier, has shown that he can win games in the
Yeah.
Big Ten and be a consistent starter for you. What's he got to do to take the next step and truly become a great quarterback?
You know, I think quarterbacks, unlike all positions, they get better every day, and I really like the growth he's made last spring, this summer, see where he is this fall. I think our quarterback room in general has gotten better every year, and now to have a room that of guys that we all have returning players in that room, that's going to make our offense hopefully click a little better.
Your offensive line play, I know, an important thing for
Yeah.
you. How do you go about building an elite offensive line culture in your program?
Well, it starts with the pieces, right? You got to find the right players to bring in and be a part of that. Bart Miller, our offensive line coach, he's been with me at 2 different stops, a very accomplished coach. I think to put those pieces together and have them fit in the system we are is a big part of their success.
You have 3 non-conference games before you start Big Ten play, and with a tough schedule, including a game against Kansas. What do you want to see in those first few games before you really hit the brunt of your schedule?
You know, we take an every week mentality, right? We're a 1-0 approach. I do like the fact that we have a repeat game against Kansas, right? We open up with Eastern Illinois, Kansas, Central Michigan, all at home, which we definitely want to take advantage of that. But the non-conference, schedule allows you to play people differently, right? Like when you get in a conference and you start playing repeat games, that's a different mindset. But really excited about our schedule and see where it lays.
It's the 100th year anniversary of your stadium, Memorial Stadium this year. What makes that place so special for Illinois fans?
You know, first the name itself, right? It's Memorial Stadium. There's columns, 100 columns that all have the name of a fallen soldier at the bottom of every column, and it's just something that's, I think when you have history like that in our conference, as you know, it just means a lot, and our players buy into that. We teach them about our history. To have a 100-year anniversary game at Red Grange, a guy that we know accomplished a lot of really good things, and to have that come on that day and to play Michigan at home will be very special.
Yeah. Last couple of things for you, Coach. The new era of college football, NIL, transfer portal, you know you're going to get questions about it all day today. How have you personally adapted to the portal? How has it changed your strategy?
You know, it's a really exciting time for me as a head coach. This is my 16th year. Every year has brought different challenges, right? I remember when there was first text messaging, right? And everybody was up in their arms. Yeah, you know, so I think it's just the evolution of our society. Obviously, NIL has brought money into college football, which is an awesome thing. You know, as a former player, I know you know this, right? Like, players probably should have been getting paid a long time.
I missed out.
Yeah, we all did. But I think the benefits for them and their family, right? Like, we've had guys now that normally wouldn't be able to have their families come see them play, and to see that and to see the reward that it gives families, I think is very special. Yeah.
Last question for you, Coach. Day 1 training camp, you're meeting with the whole team. What's the goal for the season you're going to be telling your guys?
You know, they got to represent who we are. We talk about in our building, the DNA is tough, smart, dependable. If we have a group of guys that can understand what that means and preach it on a daily basis, I think we'll be in a very good spot.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.